What's going on, YouTube? This is James. We're going to do an overview on Crossout today. And this is a game I've been playing for about a month, and so far I'm really enjoying it. So I'm doing an overview for you guys that are thinking about buying it or waiting to get a free closed beta or waiting for it to become free to play. And as I just said, I guess the first thing you should know is this game will be free to play sometime. What I've heard was around the first of the year, so there's only a few months. This thing should be free to play. I purchased the game for I believe 24.99 if it was on sale. Maybe it was 30, and they gave me 2,000 credits, and that helped out a lot, I won't lie. And I didn't want to wait for the game to come out. I knew I would like this game and I wanted to play it, so I purchased it. So act accordingly. If you pay for the game right now, you'll get 2,000 credits, which will help you out a lot. So and you'll be like an early adopter of the game. So um, we got a lot going on in this game. Basically, what you do here is you construct your own vehicle, or you use a pre-constructed vehicle, and you go out and fight PvP and do raids. The first thing is the design capabilities of this game. I spent a lot of time designing vehicles because it's so much fun. This vehicle has over 70 parts to it, and when I level up again next time, I'll be able to add another 5 parts. I'll be able to put 75 parts on my vehicle. So as you progress through the game, you unlock more pieces, total parts that you can put on your vehicle. And so, I can't wait till I get an extra 5 parts. I'll probably do something to the hood here, might add some more armor. But that's really cool. And, so 75 parts is quite a lot to piece this thing together. So you can imagine the creativity you can come up with. And this is kind of like a one of my trucks that I've made. And you can paint your vehicles, and there's just so many parts that you can unlock. I really have a lot of fun just doing that. And then where the real fun is testing your creations out in PvP and in raids and see how it holds up. Say if I make a new build and I'm losing a weapon a lot, I'll change things around and tweak it out until it's better. And so there is really a lot of strategy in just designing your vehicle, and I plan on doing lots of videos on that. Second of all, we have factions. Everybody is an engineer, and then you pick one of these 3 other factions. You don't have to sweat it a lot, but you do have to know about each faction. I am more of a tank person. I like a lot of heavy parts and some armor, so the scavengers are the guys to do that from, because when you level up in the scavengers, they give you more armor heavy parts. If you want a light, fast vehicle, the nomads have the aviation parts that are lightweight, but they don't have as much armor, which I find useful sometimes even in my tank, just for filler parts that won't add a lot of weight to my vehicle but still give some structure. So you have to kind of pick your faction kind of by the way you play. And real quickly, what I think a lot of people do anyway is at least level up to 9 in all the factions so that you can make everything. See here, I'm level 6, and I'm level 6 in the lunatics, so I can make the blue and the purple, but I just have to level up a couple more times in order to make the legendary parts here. And you should have a main faction. Like I said, I'm a tank, so my main faction is a scavenger. So I've leveled up 12 in them so far because they're giving me the heavy, most of the heavy armor parts that I need. So factions is another cool thing in this game. The market is really awesome. The market, you must play the market. You must at least sell some things on the market, really, or your progression will be a lot slower. So I will do a tutorial on this market, but I have a lot of fun on this market, and it adds, to me, it's a part of the game, a big part of the game. And like I said, I started out with 2,000 credits, and I've made several thousands credits on this market, and then I'll spend it, and then I'll make it back. And so to me, this is a big part of the game. If you are not at least buying and selling a little bit, you're really missing out. So an easy way to sell things is to go to your storage and then right click on the item and then go to trade. And it even says what the going price is. You never want to sell here using this thing. You always want to go to trade, so you have this window open and you can sell. And like, normally you would want to go just a little cheaper than the last guy, so I could sell this and I would be the cheapest one. So really know how to work the market, because you won't get as far if you don't. And so you can really make a lot of money on the market depending on what kind of attention you give to it. And so the way I do it is I make a lot of money and then I build the next big item I need. And it's just like a cycle. I dip down, I'm on my way up here. I have 904. I'll probably use that money to make some other items and make money until it gets big enough to buy something that I need, like a new weapon. So a lot of cool things going on in this market. Super cool. I don't know if it's going to change when it becomes free to play, but really enjoyed this market, and having that 2,000 credits really did help me out to give me a pool of money from which to make more money with. But as you do PvPs and raids, you get stuff that you can sell. Uh, in PvPs, you can get wires. If you select the wires, you'll get wires. You can sell them on the market. You can sell scrap on the market. And so you can sell a lot of things. And just remember, in your storage, right click and hit trade. It'll bring you up here and you can buy and sell. And just remember, you always want to put your own price up here, because if you just sell it, you're only going to get 10 credits, which is bottom dirt cheap. And anyway, I'll get into it in another video when I go into the market. But it is a big thing. And by doing PvP missions and raids, you can get copper. You can sell copper. You can use it to make other parts. So it really is a well set up game already, even though it's just closed beta. And this is my Texas Scorpion truck that I've made. And what's neat is, if you have a cool vehicle you've made, you can put it up on exhibition and other people can test drive it. And if they have all the parts, they can even use it by downloading it. So the exhibition is pretty neat. You can go look at other people's uploads. This is a guy, it looks like he's got like a steam train. There's all kinds of just wild creations. This is looks like a horse and buggy thing, carriage. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that before. Lots of creativity. Some of these are just kind of novelty, And I mean, some of them are really creative. Like, I can't believe he actually made like a steer or something here. That's pretty cool. And so you can get a lot of ideas from this also. Some of them are novelty, some of them are actually, for fighting with. That's a pretty cool design, actually. So I really suggest, if you like the game, to go ahead and buy it and you want extra credits. If not, wait for it to become free to play, because this game is awesome. And there's still some work to be done on it and everything, but all in all, for a game that's in closed beta, I really enjoy this game and I recommend it to anybody who loves uh, vehicle games with combat involved. To me, anytime that you add vehicles and like weapons, it just makes for a really fun game. So my advice is to get it. It's worth it. It's up to you to wait on getting it for free or buying it now, basically. So anyway, guys, I will see you soon with another video.